Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of JeremyCraft. As I mentioned in the previous episode, this week we're going to be tackling a Woodland Mansion. I've never seen the inside of one of these in Minecraft before, and I think it'll be really fun to try and take one on. But before we can do that, there's a couple things we need to do. The first is that we need to head to our trading village and get a cartographer villager that will trade with us a Woodland Mansion Explorer map, because I don't know where one is, and we need to find one. So we'll be spending a little bit of time over at the village, just trading up and trying to get the cartographer up high enough in their trades so that we can get a map. And then once we have that, we're going to fly over there with our elytra, which hopefully shouldn't take too long, and we'll start exploring the mansion. One thing quickly though, before we start, I've made a couple small adjustments to my texture pack, and I just want to go over them really quickly so that you guys aren't confused when you see the changes. So here we are in my creative testing world. If you've seen any of my previous episodes where we've headed to this creative world to test some stuff out, you might have seen this long strip of blocks down here and wondered what it was. I've had a couple of comments asking what texture pack I'm using. I'm using an edited version of the John Smith Legacy and the JeremyCraft texture packs. I've combined the two together, taken aspects of both, and then I've heavily modified a lot of the textures within that to suit my style a little bit better. Small things like making sure that all the blocks reach the bottom instead of having the dirt visible on the grass. Or things like this where I've made sure all of the gray blocks, the stone blocks, all have the same gray color so that they can be used and built together. Or things like this where I've changed the darkness and the color of the netherrack to make the nether look a little bit darker, a little bit spookier. Almost none of the textures are my original textures though. The changes I make are mostly color based, or mapping the texture, for example, of the spruce wood over here to the birch and then changing the color. Stuff like that. But this texture pack is constantly changing depending on my needs or ideas I have. So whenever I make an adjustment, I'll just give you guys a quick note in the future so you know why things suddenly changed. A big one, for example, is this. I realized recently that the andesite texture I was using before, which used to be black, was no longer needed. My original idea for having it was that I wanted to have 3 different variants of the stone texture. One that was pure white, one that was pure black, and one that was the regular stone color. Problem is that the addition of black stone kind of made having a dark stone like this unnecessary. So in the near future, I'm going to modify the polished blackstone to be similar to this, and this will take the place of the andesite I was using before. And this new andesite texture is much more similar to the stone textures. So as you can see over here, I've mixed and matched the andesite into a normal stone wall here, and you can see that it fits pretty well into the wall. So I can use this now as an additional gray stone block, which I think will give us a lot more options than if I had kept it as the black stone. The other change I've made is that I've made this granite color slightly darker and a little bit more red to better match the brick texture. So now in the future, if I want to match a brick texture building or have some sort of detailing on a brick wall, it'll match just a little bit better. So these colors from far away, you can see, are much more similar now. And then the other change I've made, which is a little bit more relevant to today's episode, is that I have modified some villager textures. So for context, I've had this idea in my head that for each of the villages I build, I'm gonna have one villager who acts as sort of the mayor of the town. They'll have a separate outfit that marks them as the mayor of the town. This won't come with any special benefits or anything. I just think it'll be nice that there's a little bit more variance in the town in their outfits, and you can tell that there's one person who seems like they're the leader of the town. So this texture that I've used is the cartographer texture, which I think is good because I don't really have cartographers very often in my villages, so there likely won't be more than one. And the other small adjustment I've made is I've just modified the villager texture a little bit to give them a slightly nicer robe. Before they were using this sort of like toga thing, I think it was like default Minecraft or something, which just looked a little bit weird. I didn't really like the toga, so I've given them this sort of like white robe and gray sleeve outfit, which I think just looks a little bit nicer. Alright, but that's enough talking about the texture packs. I apologize, I've been rambling a little bit. I'm pretty passionate about this texture pack. I put a lot of work into it, so you'll have to excuse me if I get a little bit excited when I'm talking about it. But let's get back to the video. I'm going to go head to the villager town now, and we'll get started on getting that cartographer villager. You want to become the mayor, buddy? You want to become the mayor? Yes. Your outfit is so minimalist. I need a better outfit for them. There we go. Okay, I do still need 6 compasses. Okay, how many compasses? I need 6 compasses. Okay, can make 4 so far. Alrighty, and we have got the map. It took me a while to get this from the villager. I had to go on a mining session and get enough iron for the compass here, so we're a little bit low on iron. But we've got it now, so let's take a quick look at where we're going. Alright, southeast. We're pretty small on that map, so I assume it's a little bit of a distance away. But we have the elytra, so I don't think it's going to cause any problems for us. So let's go do that now. Look at that. We're just heading straight, and we just passed over the Old West town. That's kind of funny. There it is. These things always look much bigger in person than on video. Hello? We actually found a village just over here. Oh wait, have I gone the wrong way? And another ruin portal. I found like 12 ruin portals on the way here. So hopefully we can snag a bed or go to sleep here. That way we won't go all the way back if we die, because that would very much suck. Sorry. You see by the coordinates though, we had to go super, super far. Like, we're almost halfway back to our original world. If we ever make a tunnel leading to this Woodland Mansion, we might want to use it to also be the tunnel that goes back to our original home, because we're almost at 0 in the X direction, which is the original island was on 0, 0, so, or close to 0, 0, so. Is there, I've never used one of these or done one of these before. Is there like a front door? I'm pretty sure there's like a front door, right? Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah, there is a front door. Thought so. Jeez, okay. Respawn is set. Okay, I slept in this bed. Got lots of food. Torches. Alright, it's time to go. Alright, let's try not to die. Oh, I was like, why isn't he attacking me? What the hell? I'm gonna try and keep this place as intact as possible. Oh, did I get a... That would've been cool. Oh my god. I'll try and keep this place as intact as possible. I kind of want to keep some of these red carpets. I'm going to absolutely, like, take everything I can from this place. I'm going to try and keep this place as intact as possible. Oh, there is a chest in here. Oh, another music disc. Oh, and I got cat. It's like the best one. Jesus, I hate when they put these things on slabs and they move like 1,000 miles an hour. Am I right that these are slabs? They are not. Why are they moving so fast? I'll come back here at some point with some shears. I wouldn't mind getting a bunch of wool for free. And a bunch of carpets. These carpets are going to be really nice. Whoa. Oh my god. This was a mistake. Oh my god. No! I'm gonna try and keep this place as intact as possible. Intact as possible. Oh, okay. Intact. Turn shaders off for you guys so you can actually see what's going on. Oh my god. Where'd he come from? Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so many mobs. What the hell? No, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. You know what I need is water. Bucket of water. Intact as possible. Look at that. God. This was a mistake. But I could tank it. Definitely could not tank it. Got a totem though. Never gotten one of these before. He tricked me. He's freaking waited for me. Okay, he's dead. Just goes upstairs. Oh my god. Oh my god. Intact as possible. Alrighty, on to the next floor. I think there's only 4 floors, right? And the last one's really small. Whoa. I didn't know this was an option in here. We're gonna have to go outside for this one. Oh, wait, maybe this is the top floor. Maybe there's only 3 floors. Okay, yeah, there's only 3 floors. That's the whole mansion then. I guess we've completed it. Killed everything inside. Not surprised that we died like 1,000 times during that, but to be honest, I'm actually kind of surprised that we were able to do it at all. My PvP skills are so friggin' terrible, but somehow we managed to complete it. I got a ton of really interesting materials, a ton of carpets, things like that. Got a bunch of totems, which I completely forgot were even a thing from this. And a bunch of detailing stuff, things like flower pots. I got a bunch of string from that room upstairs, ton of carpets, a couple of music discs, which is kind of nice, and a bunch of heads. But I think it's time to pack all this stuff in a chest and we can just head home now. Thank you for letting me borrow that. Alrighty guys, and we are back. I've just finished putting away all the items that we got at the Woodland Mansion, away in all my chests, just tucking them away for safekeeping. Some of them went into my end chest stuff, but the majority of the random little items, like the totems, got stuck in here because I don't really need them that often. But all in all, today was pretty successful. I'm really happy with how that Woodland Mansion raid went. I did go back on my word a little bit on not destroying the Woodland Mansion. I kind of destroyed that place, but I think it was worth it. There was a lot of really cool small little items that I wanted to pick up, and I think they'll be more use here than they are there, because there's very little chance I'll ever make it back to that Woodland Mansion. But if we do, I've got the map, so we can always head back there. As I mentioned in the previous episode, next week we're going to be taking on a raid, building a fortress, and trying to tackle a proper pillager raid, which I think will be a lot of fun. I've never done one of those, but you'll have to wait one more week for that, because I think we're going to wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you have any questions or suggestions for things you'd like to see us build in the series, please feel free to comment. That aside, thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.